Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Martina Lily and today we are just doing a get ready with me, playing with some makeup. I have the new Haus concealer. It finally came. I literally ordered this on launch day on the 7th September and it came on the 22nd of September. So, you know, a couple of new products, and I figured we would play with past Pat McGrath Labs holiday collection palettes today and kind of like dupe the vibes of the new collection that she's releasing this year. So hopefully that all sounds interesting to you guys. If it does, go ahead and do the YouTubey things like subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. I've brought out a couple of palettes. So I've got the Pat McGrath Labs Celestial Odyssey palette because this green really reminds me of the green that she's got in Sunset Splendor off the top of my head. That could be wrong. I brought out Celestial Divinity just in case, and because the pinks in here and the purples in here remind me of that her new holiday release. By the way, I have like a will I buy it, my thoughts on the new Pat McGrath Labs holiday collection already up on my channel, so if you're interested in that, check it out. I'll try and remember to link it down below, but we know I won't. I always forget. I also pulled out Bronze Bliss because this silver formula is just something magical. I just think that Quint palettes, their formulas are something magical, truly. And then I also brought out good old faithful Velvet Liaison because I personally think these shades are, especially like these four, and maybe even this one really, is in both of those new holiday palettes as well. Do I know what look I am going to do? No. So we're just gonna roll with it together, shall we? Let's start easy though and take my Pat McGrath Labs eye primer. Everything I use on my face today that is currently available will be linked in the description box down below. They are affiliate links, so if you shop through them, thank you so much. I do not believe you can get the holiday palettes anywhere anymore, but if I find them somewhere, they will be linked. But everything else will be linked. I'm torn because I want to use these two shades here, and I also really want to use this shade. So I can use all three, but I'm just trying to decide if I should use all three or if I should pare it back. Well, let's just start with the mattes. I'm going to take this one from Velvet Liaison first. I'm going to take it on a Refa 16 and we'll lay down our transition shade. This look is going to be glam, okay? It's not going to be wearable. Like, I say wearable, I mean like an everyday, like kind of soft look. I'm just going to go balls to the wall, if you will. I just really feel like sitting down and just getting into my makeup and playing with it. So that's what we're gonna do. I do love these mattes from Velvet Liaison. Honestly, if you did miss out on Velvet Liaison and you can't get it anywhere and you really do want the mattes, the holiday collection, like I think, is it Starlight Splendor or something like that? Whatever the name of it is, then I do recommend it because the mattes, especially if they're the same quality as the formula from this Velvet Liaison, honestly they're really lovely. It's such a nice companion piece to have, especially if you have a lot of Pat McGrath Labs palettes. It's like, you know, kind of just gives you like every kind of matte you could need. I think so anyway. Let's take my new fave, the Chikuhodo GSN 10, and yeah, I'll go into a little bit of this dark brown, I think. Tappy tap on the outer corner here. Oh yeah. Oh, these mattes. I haven't used this palette in a while because there's been so many new eyeshadow palette releases lately, but honestly, these mattes are such a good quality. I still haven't decided if I'm going to pick anything up from the new holiday collection. I don't know, what are you guys thinking? Probably by the time this video goes up, the collection will be live. It goes live on like 28 or 29 September. We'll see. I know a couple of you guys wanted, or not a couple, but quite a few of you guys wanted to see me at least pick up some of the Quints just to compare the formula to last year's, so we'll see. I probably will. Picking up a Refa 14, I'm actually going to dip into this shade in Bronze Bliss now. This little black shade, which this shade blends out really well on its own as well. If you don't want to like use other shades and you only have this Quint, it actually does blend out really nicely. In my original review video, I only used this shade in the look as a matte. I'm just going to keep this to the outer corner here and wiggle it around and deepen it again. Remember to start small and build and use feather light little touches. You can always add more, but you can't take it off. Well, you'd have to start again, so you don't want to rue the day, you know? There we go. Alright, that's alright so far. I'm okay with that. Now the hard part where I was trying to avoid picking a metallic colour. First of all, let's take my Pat Intensefeyes stick. I need to pick a new one up of this actually. It's nearly out. We're just going to go YOLO. I'm going to start with this shade. This is a rougher 2. I am going to just tap this a little bit here. Celestial Odyssey is definitely my favourite holiday palette out of all of the ones she's done. I really love the colour selection in Celestial Odyssey. It's really just my kind of a jam. And then after that would be Celestial Divinity. And then Celestial Nirvana is pretty, and I can see it's quite versatile. It's just, I don't know. I love these two. These two have more of, like, Celestial Divinity and Odyssey have more of my shades in them. And I just love the quality of them. Like, that shade is beautiful. If you want to keep this really simple, you could just put this shade all over the lid and honestly, it'll look absolutely gorgeous. Naturally, we're not keeping it simple. We're going to go into the green. Same brush, I've just wiped the excess off on my Sigma switch. And I'm going to pop that. I'm just going to leave the inner corner section here free, kind of. I do absolutely intensely love this green. It's just absolutely beautiful. I'm sure that the green in the new holiday palette is different, but it just looks so similar in the promos and stuff that I've seen so far. And like, I don't use this green enough for my liking. So it's like, I just really don't need it, you know? But I do think the shades are beautiful in that new palette. If you don't have them. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at that. I love it. Gorgeous. Picking up a Refa 28. Now I'm going to go into this gorgeous silver from Bronze Bliss. You obviously don't need all of these palettes. Like, you can totally just, you know, pull whatever you have in your collection if you want to do something similar. I'm sure you have something similar in your collection to these shades. Or just have some fun and pick some shadows you want to use. Up to you. So this is the silver from Bronze Bliss, sorry, and I'm just going to... Oh, honestly, this silver is insane. The formula of this silver is what I'm hoping is in the Quints this year, and if it is, then like I can see myself giving in and picking a Quint up just because of this formula. It is really that good. This is a special shade in my opinion all on its own, this silver. It's like this wet metallic shade. It is like actually wet feeling. Like, it says jellified touch in the description of the new Quints, and that's how I would kind of describe this, like, as a jellified touch. It's just impeccable. Like, look at that. Whew. Wowee. All right, let's leave this here and carry on with the rest of our face. For primer today, we are going to take my Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. I am testing the foundation that we're going to use today. I used it once the other day for the first time, and it was really actually surprisingly quite nice. So I'm just testing it with like different primers and all that kind of stuff at the moment to see what my final thoughts are on it. Have I worn it once or twice? I think I've worn it twice actually. Also, to make my minimum shipping for my Haus Labs order, because you can't get it in Sephora Australia, which sucks. Anyway, I did pick up the clear lip oil from Haus Labs as well, which the jury is still out on. I was wearing it yesterday and it's fine, but I'm also not 100%, like, I didn't instantly put it on and go, oh yeah, I'm absolutely in love with this. And it feels a bit like I can taste a little bit of a chemical taste. I don't know, is that just me? Let's do foundation before we do color corrector actually. So this is the Dol 10, what is it called? Dol 10 TCE Super Coverage Makeup Foundation. Perfecting, transforming, skin nourishing, a clean solution to skin troubles, provides concentrated coverage with a real skin finish while wrapping your skin in a cocoon of repairing, soothing ingredients, silk treated pigments, it's weightless, blah blah blah. And I did look at the ingredients and it was like me friendly. So I've actually never heard of this brand before, but they reached out to me on like my Shop My affiliate program and said, oh, can we send you some like products? And I was like, yeah, sure. So they sent me light and fair light, and I find I need to actually mix both of these shades. So I'll show you a little swatch. I think they're only an online company, and I think the whole premise is like a clean beauty, but you know, take with that what you will. I don't know enough about any of that jazz. So this one right here is light. Is that blurry? Yeah, this one's light and this one's fair light. So yeah, I find I just need to mix them together. And as I said, the other day I wore this and I actually found it wore really nicely. It really did. Let's see. Yeah, I think that should be okay. That might be a little bit pale for me actually even today, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I like to take it on my sponge. And I found it to be really full coverage, but I really did find it to actually be very lightweight on the skin. I was actually really impressed. They sent me like a full PR package and they sent me concealers and everything, but the product so far that I've been the most impressed with is this foundation. The rest of it I haven't been super wowed by, I guess you would say. Yeah, I definitely need a little bit more of the light shade that's making me look quite ghostly. I don't know about the shade range on this as well, just because I don't know if they have undertones. It doesn't seem to. If it's like fair light and light, like on the back it doesn't say any undertones, and this is slight, like this just works well for me because I'm a neutral undertone, but like yeah, I'm not quite sure. So I don't know. I haven't actually been onto the website either. I probably should have before just using this. But I'm not certain about the shade range of this one, I'm sorry. Let's use Color Corrector because we are going to put this Haus Labs concealer to the test. So I'm going to use my Natasha Denona Color Corrector. I always use a Color Corrector. It's just a must for me with my under eyes. So there's no point in me like trying a concealer out and not using it because I need one. This is the first impressions of this concealer, by the way, so I'll keep you guys updated down the track, like with my final thoughts on it. I haven't actually watched any reviews except Simply Blair's, and I think I'm pretty certain from memory the reason why I got this concealer is because she liked it. Okay, I got the shade 11 Light Neutral, and it's definitely going to be a little bit too dark, especially for this foundation today. So yeah, I would shade down if you use me as a reference because yeah, this is too dark. I needed a lighter shade, but we'll persevere for today and see how we go. Should have put it on one side, not the other, shouldn't I? Oh well, this is the first impressions. Let's take my BK 109 and tap this out. Well, that tapped out very beautifully. Who has tried this concealer? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? I need a little bit more coverage, but the actual finish is really nice initially. Let's see if we can build it up a little bit more. I like that initially, like my first impression of how that's looking on the under eye is lovely. We obviously still need to see how it wears and everything, but wow, the finish on the under eye looks really nice. Happy days so far. I'm gonna take my Nars cream bronzer in Laguna 1 today. This is my Sonia G buffer brush, by the way. I think I might get another one of these buffer brushes, by the way, when Sonia G brings them back in stock, because I feel like I can't live without this brush anymore. It's so good. I really do feel like that concealer is sitting quite lovely. And I think if you're looking for a hydrating concealer, so far I feel like you'll probably like it because it's quite hydrating. Let's set it with my Pat under eye blurring powder. This is my Hourglass Veil brush. And let's see how it sets and wears as we finish this look, okay? That is looking very nice. What do you guys think? I like it. For the rest of my face, I'm going to take my Ultra Blur powder from Mercier. I think I've said this before, but I really, really want Mercier to bring out this exact powder just in a pressed version. Nothing different about it, just pressed. I would love that because I love the loose powder, but it gets everywhere. Let me just quickly go off camera and do my brows, then we'll come back and keep rolling. We have brows. I used the Danessa Myricks Groundwork palette and my Too Faced Fluff and Hold Brow Gel. I just love that Groundwork palette alone just for brows, but I mean, I love it as a whole anyway. Anyway, let's do eyeliner now. I'm gonna take my black eyeliner from Charlotte Tilbury and tightline with it up here. I picked up this eyeliner from Haus. I've actually wanted this for a really long time because I love this like cool minty color. Of course, it's not gonna focus. And I needed to meet my minimum shipping, so I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I don't know if this is gonna really suit this look, but we're just gonna pretend like it does so I can try it. I don't know if this is gonna irritate my eyes, but we'll see. I think it's cool. Doesn't look too bad with this look. It's probably not perfect, but we're just gonna pretend it is. Just gonna take my Chikuhodo Z brush and then go into that shadow from Velvet Liaison. And then into a Refa 3, we'll go into the black from, or the charcoal I would almost say actually, from Bronze Bliss. I'm just going to take a little bit of the purple shade from Celestial Odyssey for the inner corner on a Refa 12. Just a teensy bit. I think that looks really cool. I like it. Okay. Gal Bang Mascara. I think I've come to my end of this mini. It's, you know how you get that popping sound with mascara when there's stuff in there and then when it's empty it's like doesn't have it. It's no longer got a popping sound. I'm gonna have to buy the full size. Let's use our Haus Labs bronzer today, I think. And then this is my McGrath Labs bronzer brush. I think the eyes came out really well. What do you guys think? I know they're very glam, but I like them. I mean, we are coming up to the glam season. Liquid highlight, let's take the Saie Super Glowy Gel. And I just use it, I'll like pick it up on my sponge. Tap, tap, tap. Lovely. I think for highlighter, we should take Sunstone from Haus Labs. It's just a Smashbox cheek brush. Ooh, I love this highlighter, you guys. It's so gorgeous. That is so pretty. For cream blush, let's take Paradise Peony from McGrath Labs. So I just pop it on the back of my hand like that. First, I'm gonna pick up my Angie Hot and Flashy from BK Beauty A507. And I just like do this and then just really lightly, like very light hand tap it on. My neighbors are being really loud. I'm sorry if you can hear them. Oh. I really do like these McGrath Labs cream blushes, you guys. And then to set it, let's go in with Pomelo Peach from Haus Labs. I honestly very rarely use the Haus Labs blushes. They just, I don't know why, the formula just doesn't grab me. It's my Smashbox brush. They're very pigmented. I think that's what it is. I have to be super careful. I like a buildable blush because I'm heavy-handed sometimes. That does look very pretty though. Those two blushes look really nice together. Setting spray, let's take Charlotte Tilbury. Just some finishing touches. I'm just feeling like my under eyes are looking a little dark, so I'm just going to take the Airy Kosas Cloud Set Powder with the Sigma F45. I'm just going to press it in here. And I like to do this as kind of like a finishing touch to the look. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Oh my god, you guys, I just did lips and I wasn't recording. Ugh. The heartbreak. Okay, hang on. I'm not going to take it off and like redo it because honestly I really like how this came out. So I'm just going to tell you and I'm really, really sorry. So I put the Chanel 158 lip liner on which is just this beautiful kind of nude. I absolutely adore it, and I really like the formula. And then I took the Mario lip cream in Muted Mauve, and I just put that, it's right there, I didn't mean to flip you off, sorry. I just put it on the outer portions of my lips. And then I did tap a little bit of the Natasha Denona My Dream lipstick in the center, but it wasn't quite light enough, this one. So then I took Beige Kalahari from Hermes and I just tapped that over the top to kind of brighten it a little bit and bring a little peach in to match in with the cheeks. And then I put Skinny Dip from Kaleidos over the top. And yes, that's a lot of lip products, I apologize. But you know, I did say I just wanted to play with some makeup today. So that's kind of like how they all combined and came together. I mean, it probably honestly could just get this with one lipstick. I probably didn't need to use that many, but you know, I have them, so why not? Let me go figure out hair, jewelry, all that jazz. We'll zoom out and see the finished look, so 2 seconds. This is the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? I just threw on some kind of fancy drop earring. These are not fancy, these were very cheap. I think I got these from Forever 21 like 7 years ago. But I was like, oh, this will add to the glam without me having to like fully do my hair because I'm lazy today. But anyway, this is a finished makeup look. What do you guys think? I really, really love how this look came out. Like I really, really do. This is a real fave look of mine. I just love it because these tones are just me in a nutshell, really. So I just love them. But yeah, the Haus Labs concealer is impressing me so far, shan't lie. The finish underneath my eyes is really, really nice. It's looking lovely still after I've been doing my makeup for about an hour. It's still looking really nice. You know, the jury's still out. I will give you guys updated thoughts once I've tested it a lot more. It's definitely a medium coverage, so I can see myself mixing this with like my Urban Decay Quickie concealer to really get that extra full coverage, or my Huda concealers to get the coverage level that I'm looking for. But I think my first impressions is like, if you like a medium coverage concealer and one that's a little bit more hydrating, I mean, I actually quite enjoy it so far. So, but jury's still out, so just keep that in mind. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts down below. You know, do you like the look? Did this inspire you hopefully to bring out your Pat McGrath Labs holiday collections and other palettes if you have them in your collection, and see if you really do need that new holiday collection? Who knows? I don't know, that's up to you, but you let me know in the comments down below. If you've made it this far, you know you're an absolute legend. Thank you so, so much. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye!